My name is Jennifer Hofer. I'm a personal trainer and a group fitness instructor over at Quartz Plus. And today I would like to share with you a full body circuit that you can do to help you stay moving during this time of quarantine. So before we begin, I would like to get everybody up and moving, get that blood flowing, get warmed up before we begin. So you have your own warm-up routine, feel free to do that. Here's just some simple moves if you're not really sure where to start. I like to do a lot of body weight exercises to get the blood flowing and to sort of get our muscles ready for activation. You want to think when you're exercising about working the muscles, they're supposed to be helping you do the movements, so activation. So let's begin with some simple body weight squats. We're going to keep our feet hip width or shoulder width apart, depending on how long your legs are. Mine are pretty long. My gait's a little bit wider. That's perfectly fine. Keeping the weight in the heels, squeezing your glutes, pulling your abs in tight and bracing them. You squat down and come back up. Squat down and come back up. Looking from the side, sitting back into the squat, trying to come to a 90-degree angle. Keeping the knees behind the toes as much as possible. Chest stays high and you want your head looking forward, keeping everything in alignment. Try to exhale in the work. Coming down and up. As you can see, I'm adding a little bit of arm motion to get the arms, the shoulders, the back, squeezing the back as we bring the arms back. And working the chest a little bit as we come forward to really warm up everything. When you've done as many of those as you feel comfortable, perhaps moving on to something that I call a high knee pull march. Arms start up. You're going to lift the knee and bring the arms down, squeezing the abs as you lift the knee. Try to exhale and think about squeezing your back as you pull those arms down, squeezing your lat muscles. If you really want to work the lat muscles, actually, you might want to bring the arms more to the side, pulling the elbows to the back of your rib cage. Seeing it from the side, trying to get that knee above your waist. Every time you get your knee above your waist, that is a contraction on those lower abs, which we know we like working. You definitely want to warm those up so that you make sure that you use them while you're working out. Once you've done as many as one of those, we're going to go on to a lat lunge with a bicep curl. So for lateral lunges, you can either step out, return, and then I've got to move over for space, step out to the other side and return. Or you can just start with your feet pretty wide apart, bend into one knee, come back up, bend into the other knee, and come back up. Looking at it from the side, I bend into that knee, keeping the other leg pretty straight, still keeping the knee behind the toe. Sitting back into it, chest stays up, head stays up. Come back, and then going to the other side and back. So, doing your lateral lunge, you can add a little bicep curl movement to it. We're looking at it from the front. Down, up, up. Once again, trying just to get the blood flowing in those arms too. Okay, last move you might want to think about is something called lunge with circle arms. So, legs are going to be split. 1 foot forward, 1 foot in back. I say try to come to the ball of your foot in the back so that when you drop down into that lunge, both knees come to 90-degree angles. Try to think about bringing that back leg down with the knee. So you're not coming forward. That puts a lot of stress on the knee. Coming straight down, up, abs in tight, squeezing the glutes. Now adding in the circle of the arms, circle all the way up, and once again squeezing those lats as we come down, those big back muscles. circle it around. So this is bringing in those dynamic movements again. This is dynamic warming up. All right, and now gently going to the other side, because we got to be even, right? So we come down, up and around, down, up and around, down, up and around. Good. You may want to do, I would say, 10 of each and do a few cycles of those until you feel like, okay, my arms, my abs, my legs, everything here is warmed up and ready to go. My back, my shoulders, blood's flowing, heart's going a little bit. Now you're ready for your circuit. Okay, so as I said, this is a full body circuit. So you will do one set of each exercise all the way through. When you get done with all of those exercises, take a 30-second to a 1-minute break, and then go back and try to do one set of all of the exercises again without stopping. Obviously, always listen to your body and be aware of any limitations you might have to challenge yourself. That's the way we get stronger. So the first exercise in this circuit is going to be a curtsy lunge. Now, curtsy lunges can be kind of difficult for some people. If you have a hip replacement, you might want to stay away from this because it will be putting your leg on an angle, and that can be bad for certain hip replacements. So in that case, I would recommend doing a lunge instead of a curtsy lunge, or you can do a back leg lift. So for a curtsy lunge, you can hold weights if you want to. If so, I'll show you with my little fives. I would recommend holding them up at your shoulders. You're going to take one leg, bring it behind the other leg, and then lunge down and come back up. So looking at it from the side, feet are parallel. You're going to bring one leg behind and back, kneel down so we got those 90-degree angles, and come back up. Now, there's a few ways you can do this. You can start, step back each time, side to side. You can step back all on one side, and then all on the other. You can start in your curtsy lunge position and just come down and up on the one side. It's a little bit easier because then you don't have to worry about rebalancing each time. And then the other side, if you really want to challenge, try to add a knee up. That would look like this. So, come back into the curtsy lunge, and then bring the knee up. This takes a lot of balance. It's serious ab work there, okay? So you would do your 8 to 12 on one side, and then 8 to 12 on the other side. Now, if you have trouble with lunges, as well as curtsy lunges, because as I said, also if you want to just go back to doing lunges here, that's fine. Or of course, starting in your lunge position and just coming down and up, that's also fine. But what if you don't really like either of those and your knees are talking to you? Well, you can still work your hamstring and glute by doing a back leg lift. You wouldn't really need weights for this one then. But what you're going to do, keeping all the weight balanced on one leg, start with your other leg slightly back, and just lift and come back down. Squeezing the glute, abs in tight, keeping yourself erect. So we're not doing this, although that'll really work the other glute, but that's not what you're aiming for here. If you still need a little bit more help, just try putting your hands on the wall. And I guarantee anybody can do this, even you. Will say, no, I can't do those things. All right, that's just the first exercise. You're going to want to do 8 to 12 on each side. Next exercise is what I say, a one-leg tricep extension. Now, if you have serious trouble with balance, feel free to do this on one toe. So, a little bit closer. I'm up, I've got one toe down, and the other foot's flat. Or just do it with both feet flat. That's perfectly fine too. If you are going to try the one leg extension, you grab 2 weights or one, You're gonna have your elbows as close to the head as you can on that one leg, and then lifting the arms up so the weights come above your head, and then just bringing them back down behind your head. If you want to try one leg and you want to do 8 to 12 on each side, but you feel like that's too much for 2 legs, try doing one arm opposite. Do your 8 to 12 on this side, and then you can switch and do 8 to 12 like that. Okay, so that is the tricep extension, either balancing on one foot, one toe, or with both feet down. The third exercise for this is a thing that I don't know why I heard it called this, but it's called the A exercise. So simply, this is another sort of balance exercise. You're going to be lifting one arm up for a lateral raise at the same time that you're lifting your opposite leg for a lateral leg raise. So it looks like this. Lift up and down. As you can see, I'm moving a little bit, but I'm trying to keep as still and balanced, aiming to keep it in my core as I can. Do your 8 to 12 on that side, switch over, and do your 8 to 12 on the other side. The space is a little bit hard sometimes, so obviously if you want to lift the leg higher, feel free. Just making sure you're trying to keep that good balance. Don't throw your body everywhere. Slow and controlled motion. Now, if you want to make this movement a little bit more difficult, if you feel like your fitness level is way up there, add a squat in it. So you come down for the squat, and then as you lift, opposite arm leg lift. I'll show you from the other side because it'll be a little easier. So you squat down, opposite arm leg lift. Squat and lift. Squat, lift, see? Squat and lift. When you squat, make sure you still are sitting back into the squat and lift. Oh, that was kind of like 3D there. So, do your 8 to 12 on each side. Then we get to move on to our last exercise for this circuit, which I have a chair squat back squat. So for this one, you want to have them as close together as you can. Inner thighs are squeezed, abs in tight still, squeezing the glutes, shoulders back, chest out, hinging at the hips, slight bend in the elbows, palms facing each other. You want to exhale, lift those arms with the weights in there, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then come back down. Lift up and down. Showing you from the side. We're going to lift up and down, lift up and down. So, do your 8 to 12 of those. Take a 30-second to a 60-second rest, or a little bit longer if you need it, and then get right back to the next set of each of those exercises. Do as many rounds as you can while keeping good form. Try to take as little rest as you can during each circuit, and best of luck to you all. Okay, so now that you've finished your circuit, how about a cool down, right? So just a few simple moves, get the heart rate to come down a little bit, start stretching out those muscles. We don't realize how important it is to stretch. It helps make sure that your body stays in good shape and prevents injury. So let's start with our feet wide. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, come down. Inhale and reach up. Exhale and come down. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, come down. One more time, inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Now, if you can, come all the way down to the floor. Try to get your hands down there. Let your head and neck just relax down. And now walk your hands over to one foot. If you can't grab at the foot, that's fine. Grab here and grab up here. Grab wherever you can, trying to get that leg straight though, so you can feel it behind the thigh and into the calf. And now gently walk those hands over to the other side. Hold. Come back to the middle, chin to chest, slowly roll up. All right, stretching out those quads. Grab a wall for support if you like. Take your foot, grab the heel, and bring it to the glute. Hold there for about 15 seconds. You should feel the stretch through the front here. And then turn around and do the other side. Like I said, if you want to hold on to a wall, go ahead. If you don't feel like you need to, that's fine. If you feel like you're really wobbly though when you're trying to do this, please grab a wall because otherwise that puts a lot of stress on the knees. Okay, so now that you stretch out the calves and the hamstrings and the quads, gotta stretch out those glutes and hips. So this I really want you to grab a wall for. Cross one leg over and sit down. Really feeling that stretch on the other side. Showing you the other way. Crossing it over and sitting back. Feeling the stretch really on this side now. Now if you're looking at this and you're like, no, I'm not doing that today, that's perfectly fine. You will also find if you want to come to the floor, cross one leg over, pull the knee to the opposite shoulder. That will also help provide a stretch through here. And if you really have a lot of trouble with sitting down on the floor and with the move on the wall, you can simply sit in a chair and cross one leg over and then gently press on this knee. Sometimes you don't even need to press on it. You should still feel the stretch in your hip and your glute around the same area. Okay, now really quick, just open up the chest. So interlock your fingers behind you, pull the arms down and out. They'll stretch out the shoulders and the chest. If this move doesn't work great for you, feel free to just open your arms up wide as if you're going to give a giant a great big hug. So stretch out the triceps, bring your arm up, place your hand as close to behind you in the middle of your back as you can, and then you're going to grab that elbow and pull it over. You should definitely feel the stretch through here. If that doesn't work for you, try just pushing up and back on that elbow. You should still hopefully feel that stretch. You do that on both sides. Stretching out the back. Interlock those fingers in front of you. If you want, you can turn them out. You don't feel like you have to. Pull your chin down into your chest and try to round your back just a little bit, pulling the abs in tight still to protect the back. And then come up. Bring the arms all the way up to stretch up. And release it. All right. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that these exercises help you, and I look forward to seeing you all at Quartz Plus when this craziness is over. Stay well, stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.